Romo's former teammate, 5-year NFL fullback Tyler Clutts, with me to discuss Tony's words and this Cowboys team. You were there during the great times for Tony in 2014. You've been there as he struggled with injury. What were your emotions and your thoughts as you heard Tony's words yesterday?
You know, being removed for a little bit from the team, it's a different perspective. You know, I've had a chance to watch him from the outside, but knowing Tony personally, I know that was probably one of the hardest things he's ever had to do, but at the same time, I think that he walked away from that knowing that was the right decision. It was the right thing for the Cowboys, for the city of Dallas, and for especially Dak, you know, taking the pressure off of his shoulders, not having to look behind his back, knows that he has the support of Tony and the organization, and from here on out, let's go, let's keep winning, and let's put a strong playoff run together.
You know what it's like to get near the end of a career, whether you want it to be the end of the career or not. What do you think Tony's emotions are right now as he struggles with this uncertain future? You know,
Tony, he mentioned it in the press conference, quarterbacks are judged by championships. Ultimately, Tony wants to win a championship because that's what your legacy is. And the competitiveness that he has is going to drive him. You know, we say the end, but who knows? I mean, look what Tom Brady's doing in New England at, you know, a much older age and is playing the best ball that he's playing. So we don't know what's in the future for Tony. I know mentally he could play another 10 years. So it's just a matter of what's going to happen with him as far as health and, you know, what's going to happen here in the future in Dallas. But I know that he's got the support of the Jones family, and if possible, he's going to retire a Cowboy.
But part of what he was saying, I think, during that statement was, just in case any other teams are listening, hey, the fire still burns. Yeah. That wasn't just intended for us to hear. I think that was intended to be heard outside of Dallas, too.
Yeah, I think so. I just know that the fire within him, I think has been fanned quite a bit since this injury. I think he's got more fire for the game than he's ever had, and he's hungrier. But it speaks volumes to his character, how he handled this and how he chose to do this on a Tuesday so that it wasn't a distraction, and, you know, put his personal ambitions aside and say, look, I want what's best for this team because I'm a Cowboy through and through, and I want to make sure that this is put behind us. Let Dak just focus on the future.
Have you ever seen anything quite like this Dak Prescott start? It might be unprecedented, really, in the history of the NFL.
It really is. You know, he's such an exceptional man with his story and what he's gone through and what he's overcome, and really to be the guy that had zero expectations to be successful, and he has taken it and done amazing things. And the way he manages this offense with his poise, his composure, I don't know of any other rookie that's been that successful. It's nice that he has a cast around him that supports him like they do. You know, you got a Hall of Famer in Witten, and, you know, potentially 3 Hall of Fame offensive linemen, Hall of Fame receiver. So that's nice. But the way he's managed, just led this team, it hasn't been done.
You helped DeMarco Murray set the franchise rushing record in 2014. You think you could figure out a way to block for this Zeke Elliott kid?
Yeah, because he'll make me look real good. Yeah, so he's done an incredible job this year. And again, I said it earlier in the year that I was really impressed with the way that he is a well-rounded back. He does a great job in protection. He does a great job running the ball, and you can see his patience and his vision is growing every week. So it would be a fun running back to have behind you.
Tyler Clutts, former Cowboys fullback, we appreciate your perspective. Tyler hosts a show called Inside the Huddle, featuring an inside look at the players and their families. Check your local listings for that. Tyler, thanks very much.
Appreciate it.
I'm Mike Doocy, Fox 4 Sports.